Hello everyone. In this session we will discuss the strings topic in our C language. Normally in C programming, if you're creating the any characters or anything, so those will be performed directly into our C language. But here our C language does not suppose the string data type directly. For that case here you can create our strings in the form of arrays. By using the arrays here we are creating our strings. So in that we are using our characters. In that we are using our characters. So normally here we have the arrays or represented in the one dimensional or else here two dimensional like that, multi-dimensional type. So here by using the one dimensional array, your string can be defined with the one dimensional array of characters. Okay, so by using the one dimensional array we are performing the strings in the form of by using of characters, right? And here after the completion of that, here it can be terminating by the /0. Means here we can call this is the null position. If we have any value at last here, so the size is, if you given the size is like your 10 but you have the word is like your 5 letters only, means here after that you can give the /0. Okay, so here why we are giving these /0 here. So once you are assigning the any character into the our array, so that can be occupies only 1 byte of memory. If you are assigning the any character, so that character will be takes only 1 byte of memory. 1 byte of memory. So for that case here, the last character must be the always 0 only. So you're terminating with the /0, right? So this is a very important whenever you're performing the strings. Without this here, you can't leave the programmatic, or else here you can't leave anything. Why? Because here by using the null point only we can identify where the string is ended. Without this here if you're writing, so we can confuse where we ended our string. So for that case, definitely after the completion of the character writing, definitely you have to be give this /0. So then you can identify in easy way, yes, this is the end point for the our characters or else your string format. Okay, and whatever you have the strings, these are used in the form of manipulating the text. You can manipulate our text, like here it may be the word or else it may be the sentence form. You're manipulating our text. The text will be in the form of, it may be the word or else it may be in the form of sentences. And now you can see the declaration part for the strings. If you need to be declare our strings, you can see character array. So here you can write the array name. Why? Because here we are defining our strings by using the arrays. And why you're writing the character, by default it will not have anything. By default here in our C programmatic, we are not creating the strings directly by using the data type. Here we are using the strings by using our character data type. You can see here. The strings is also called as the character arrays. Whatever you have the strings, those also we can call like your character array. Yes, you are declaring our format. Character is a data type and the array name, or else instead of the array name you can write directly to the string name also. String name. So but before that you have to be give the one data type, that is the data, our character. And next you can write the size. Size means your array size. So here we have the character. Whatever you need, that you can choose our string name. Just I am choosing the str only string name. Okay, so after that here you can give whatever you required, how many numbers you require, that you can mention here. So here I am taking the 5. Just here I am taking the size is like here 5. This is your choice only. How much size you need, that you can give. Okay, by depends on the whatever you choose in the words or else it may be the any sentence. and after the completion of this here you can initialize the our array. How we can initialize these arrays? By using the character array name, or else you can write with a string name and the signs equal to the list of characters. Normally whenever you're defining the arrays, in that you are writing the list of elements, but in this here you need to be choose the list of characters. Characters means whatever you have the alphabets, right? Let's see here. Let's see the one example for this. Here we took the str5, right? So similarly same I'm taking character str and the 5 equal to list of characters we need. So here I'm writing the characters is like your hello. So or else here you can write the A, B, C, D like this also. Just here I'm choosing the one word. Okay. Just here I'm choosing the one word instead of the A, B, C, D like that. Here I'm choosing the one word, that is the hello. Here I'm representing the hello word in like this. You can see H, E, L, L, O. Okay. You can observe clearly each and every character is enclosed with the single quotation mark. Characters will be enclosed with the single quotation mark, but the strings are enclosed with the double quotation mark. That is the difference here. Okay, but here you're defining the our string format by using the character. So that character is taking the each and everything will be in the, if you're writing in the form of character, you can place the single one. Okay, single quote. If you're placing this is like here within the form of like this, you can place, it will be having the double quotation marks. Like this here we can work the our strings. Here strings is also called as the character arrays. Why? Because here the strings is defined by the character data type. So thank you for the watching. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel.